today's video, I'm going to be installing a side skirt for the Miata, and this should be fairly easy. Yeah, so those are my main problems, was just that screw. It just had a hard time working. Hopefully this will save you some time. This ended up taking me about 3 hours. So in this kit, it comes with 2 of these. They're kind of flimsy plastic, and they're not super glossy. If you look under the sun, there's kind of waves in the plastic, and it looks like there might have been some tape that was sticking to it. So what I'll try to do is make it look shiny and make it look solid by adding some tire shine on that, because I think it's the same material as my front lip. But I'm going to install it on the car. So this kit cost about 80 bucks. It comes with screws as well as double-sided tape. Not 3M tape, but it's like it. It's not actual name brand 3M tape, and then some adhesion promoter. Not exactly sure what that is. Maybe it might be a type of glue. But in these top pieces here, they're a little bit more oval, and that's because they do screw into existing screw holes where it holds onto your front fender, and then there's smaller drill holes where you will have to do yourself. So you will need a drill, but yeah, should be easy enough. So we're just gonna jack the car up, make sure it's in a good spot that you can lift up, and then put the jack stands underneath the tires, because you're going to be working on this spot right here. These bolts usually don't come off, so they might be pretty tight, but they weren't too bad to remove. So hopefully what I can tell you will save you a lot of time. Don't use these screws that they used. All of these screws either started melting, or the head where the Phillips I guess, screw would go in, just, you know, drilled out, or the cap broke off the nail. There's probably 6 of these that actually just broke in half while we're doing it. So my first word of advice is to get completely different screws than the ones they send with the pack. Get some that can go through steel, because that bottom half is not thin like the fenders are. It's solid in there. And another thing is we ended up having to go and get some drill bits to do that because of these screws. It may be possible that there are some self-tapping screws that you wouldn't need to do that, but in this case, you know, I ended up getting drill bits, so it panned out that way. Yeah, so those are my main problems, was just that screw. It just had a hard time working, so that was my biggest my biggest problem. Sorry, I've been inhaling dust and metal. So hopefully this will save you some time. This ended up taking me about 3 hours, which it should not have to take that much time if, you know, maybe you listen to my advice and get different screws right off the bat. So keep that in mind, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks.